Are you thinking of moving to Carrollton, Texas? Well, I want to take you on a virtual tour of this amazing city, show you all the hotspots, and make sure to stick to the very end because I'm going to show you the best places to eat here in Carrollton. Let's get right to it. So here we are inside Google Maps, and as you can see, this is the city of Carrollton right here. And Carrollton is in a great, amazing location. And the reason I say it's amazing is because if you want to go to, like, let's say the DFW airport, depending on where in Carrollton you live, of course, but you can just go down here, 121, and that's going to take you roughly about 15 miles. And in terms of minutes, probably about like 15 to 20 minutes. So pretty close. Or you can even, if you live over here on this side of Carrollton, then you can take a different route and go to the south entrance of the DFW airport. So DFW airport has a north entrance up here and then a south entrance down here. So there's two entrances to get into DFW airport. And once you're inside the DFW airport and you're kind of driving, you want to be very careful because sometimes you can get lost in there. I don't know why. Sometimes I hate driving inside DFW airport, just hectic. Because the roads here in Dallas aren't built the greatest, and so a lot of people get lost. If you're thinking of moving to Carrollton or any city in Dallas, feel free to call, text, email me, whatever I prefer. I'm happy to help you move to Dallas, Texas. Let's talk about the Love Field Airport here. So if you want to, let's say you live right here, just go down to 35 and get to Love Field Airport. And that's also going to be about just roughly like 15 miles. And that's going to take you about, let's say, like 20 to 25 minutes or so. So not far, fairly close, right? In comparison to other cities. Like, let's say you lived in Frisco up here, then to get to DFW Airport, you got to go down 121 here, or to get to Love Field, you got to go all the way down here and then get there. And that's going to take you an extra like 10 minutes or so, just because, that area right here is in a good location. But if you were to live in, let's say, Allen over here, then to get to DFW Airport, you're going to have to find a way to maybe go this route, or maybe if you live up here, then you just go down 121 over here and get to DFW Airport. Or let's say, for example, you want to get to Love Field, then you just go straight down 75, and then you can go here local and then go to the Love Field Airport. So really, this area can be pretty far in terms of location when you're comparing it to Carrollton, which is right there. And let's just say you want to go to downtown Dallas, which is down here, and then you just go down to 35 and get to downtown Dallas, and that's going to take you about roughly 20 miles. And in terms of minutes, it's going to take you about 30 minutes. So as you can see, Carrollton's location is really good. Like, Plano location is really good, but I'm a bigger fan of Carrollton's location. The reason I say this is because it's obviously closer to the airport. Both airports, it's closer to downtown Dallas. And then also, not just that, you also have it's not too far to get to Willow Bend here, which has Crayola Experience, or to get the Legacy West up here, Stonebriar Mall right there. So really close to a lot of things to do. And then you also have other cities like Capel here, Louisville there, and you also have Grapevine over here. And then you also have Irving Mall. You got other, Galleria Mall. You got other things to do. You also have the cities of Irving and Arlington over here. And so Arlington, if you know, Arlington has a Texas Ranger Stadium, also the Dallas Cowboy Stadium. I think those are the main two, right? Unless I'm missing something. But, Six Flags Magic Mountain. And so you have a lot of things to do in Arlington area. And so to get there, it's fairly close, not too far. So Carrollton location, I think, is one of the best locations. Now, of course, if you live in downtown Dallas, that's another great location. Around Carrollton, like I said, we have Capel, we have Flower Mound over here, we have Louisville, we have the Colony, which has the Grand Escape there, and then you have things to do over here. You have Frisco here, you have Little Elm, you got McKinney over on this side, Allen over here, Plano here, you got Farmers Branch, Addison, Richardson, you got Dallas, so just Irving over here, You got Grapevine. So just so many things to do around Carrollton. As you can see just in this map right here, like all these places over around just surrounding Carrollton makes Carrollton like the prime location. So I'm a huge fan of Carrollton when we talk about location. If we're talking about inside the city of Carrollton, there aren't a lot of things to do, but there's like this really nice area of like hangout spot. So I want to kind of show you that as well. So if we were to go inside Carrollton, here we have, well, let's get to the high schools first. We got Hebron High School over here, and then we got Creekview High School over here, and then we have Newman Smith High School, and we also have R.L. Turner High School. So we got, several high schools, and then of course we have other private schools, etc. But those are kind of like the high schools inside Carrollton. Now, inside of Carrollton, let's take a look here. What we have here, we'll start with downtown Carrollton first. If you go to downtown Carrollton, there are a number of things to do there, like just any other downtown, any other historic places. And so you got some places to eat there. So that's like a cool place to eat, I don't know about shopping, but like, coffee, etc. So that's a nice area. But here's a main thing about Carrollton that I think is one of the best things to do in Carrollton, and that is at this intersection right here, as you can see, on Old Denton and Trinity Mills Road. So Old Denton Road right here and Trinity Mills Road right here, and you have really kind of like two areas. You have like Walmart here, you have Lowe's, but like in terms of things to do, hangout areas, I believe this area, and then diagonal right here, and then you have some places to eat here as well. So really hot spots. These are like really popular places in Carrollton. So if you go here in this area, they got H Mart Carrollton, which is, if you don't know, a Korean supermarket. And then you have a bunch of restaurants just like all around this area. They got like meat, they got hot dog, which is the basic corn dogs. They got noodle places. They have bread places. They got Korean food. They got tofu places here. They got the crab, which is like that kicking crab kind of food. You have a lot of food here. You got some barbecue. You got some sushi. You got all you can eat sushi over here as well on the other side. You have just a lot of coffee shops here. This is a coffee shop as well. They got a lot of dessert shops like Wicked Snow here. You have a bubble tea, a boba place, Tiger Sugar here. You have some like Korean accessory, people that like that kind of stuff. You got some sushi place over here. And so just as you can see here, you got another boba place here. You got another boba place over here. You got a bunch of boba shops in this area, and also like across the street as well. I know there's another one right here, R&B Tea Carrollton. And so you got Panda Express there. So, and then Whataburger, of course, here in Dallas. So here, like right here, is basically like a huge hangout spot for people who just like to grab food and then grab dessert afterwards. And then also diagonally here, you have another really popular area called Carrollton Town Center. And this area, you have the supermarket called 99 Ranch Market. And so over here, you also have like 85 Degrees Bakery. You also have Daiso, which is a Japanese household good store, which is kind of like similar to like a Dollar Tree in here in America. Oh, you also have Kicking Crab over here. There's another one, something like that. You have some bakery, cafe. You got barbecue house. You got sushi. You got some dessert. You got another tofu place. So this area right here is very popular. And just to let you know, like both plazas, both towns are like, parking is pretty hard to find. It's not easy, especially like this area here. Man, I hate parking here. It's like the worst parking ever. Anyways, and then right behind Ranch Market, you also have some other places here to eat as well. You got like some Thai food. Like here's the Thai food place. You got some Chinese food here, hot pot. You got another boba shop and some karaoke over here. So that's kind of another really nice hangout. You also have here Chick-fil-A, some ramen place, another boba place. So those are your main hotspots, your hangout places. So here's the thing. If you love this kind of lifestyle, you're an extrovert, you love meeting people, you love going out, then Carrollton is a great city for you. Another cool thing is, like, if you go down to right here in this area, I know we talked about these two areas right there, but also like this street right here, Old Denton Road. If you go down this street, there's a lot of other nice restaurants, a lot of places to eat here in Carrollton. So inside of Carrollton, that's really most of the places that most people go to. You got golf courses, you got parks, you got other small, things here and there, but that's basically the main stuff inside of Carrollton. But like I said, I think it's a great city because it is just really surrounded by all these other places. Also, here's Galleria Dallas, which is an indoor mall. And all these other places, you also have like North Park Mall, which is like somewhere around here. And so anyways, all these places to really hang out are kind of outside of Carrollton, but that one corner is like a hot spot where everyone will just kind of like gather together. Like throughout the week and weekends, is just jam-packed. So let's go take a look at a virtual tour of Carrollton. If you're thinking of moving to Carrollton or any city in Dallas, feel free to call, text, email me, whatever you prefer. I'm happy to help you move to Dallas, Texas. So here we are at my website, danielagent.com. And if you want to go under buyers tab right here, just go under mortgage calculator, and you can know how much of a mortgage payment you're going to need. Let's just say your house that you're wanting to get is $450,000. Let's just put the down payment at 3%, loan term 30 years, interest rate, we'll just keep it at 5% for now. And we'll put HOA at 50%, or $50, that is, not 50%, that'd be bad. But we'll exclude the mortgage insurance as well as property tax for now. And so your mortgage payment is gonna be about $2,400, property tax, insurance, etc. It's gonna be $3,000, give or take, okay? So that's kind of how you can always look at how much of a payment that I have to pay. Just go under this buyers tab and click on mortgage calculator right there. Let's go take a look inside of a house virtual tour, of course, in Carrollton. Just go into my website, danielagent.com, and click on search homes right there. And we'll keep it as residential, and we'll put this as a single family residence, change the status to active, and then we'll put in Carrollton over here. And we'll put the max price at $450,000. You can click that or press enter, and then we'll keep everything else the same and see what we have. Click that search button right there. All right, so let's take a look here in Carrollton. So we have houses in the 400 price point at about 1,800 square foot, 1,500 square foot, another 15, another 2,000, another 18, 2,100. 1,800. So a lot of these houses that you're going to see are that you can find a house in Carrollton at about a $400,000 price point at about 2,000 square foot. But the problem with this is that these houses are going to be on the older, and they're going to be like 1970s, 1980s, maybe 1990s. So a lot of these houses are older. So you can buy like this kind of house at $400,000 property price point, 2,000 square foot in, let's say, McKinney, and the houses in McKinney will be a lot more newer. They're going to be like after 2000, they're going to be like built in 2000 or 2005. So when we compare houses in Carrollton versus houses in McKinney, we're talking about an extra 20 years or so older in Carrollton, 20 years newer in McKinney. So let's go ahead and take a look at this property at $405,000, 2,000 square foot, and let's see what this house is like. So here we have already year built is 1977. So this is not a new home in the DFW area. So a lot of these houses in Carrollton are going to be on the older end. So as you can see from the get-go right there, it looks, pretty old, right? Let's take a look. The front yard looks pretty well maintained. Nice grass, right? And so the exterior is really nice. Here's the inside. I think this is the main entrance, it looks like. And as soon as you come, here's a living room. Looks like some pretty high ceiling. You get the fireplace right there. And so you can tell right from the get-go, these blinds here are kind of old school, right? And then also kind of like this brick, the coloring of this brick fireplace right here is a bit old school as well. But really nice ceiling. Looks like from the top there might be a skylight just coming down, which is really cool because it gives you a lot of natural light. And then here is the, looks like they called it a spare room, but I'm wondering if this is like the breakfast bar, just because there's a kitchen connected right there. So this is the kitchen, as you can see. I can't tell what the kitchen is overlooking. I'm wondering if it's overlooking this area. That's what it seems like. So here is a spare room, they called it. Here's a bedroom. Another bedroom. Or actually the same bedroom. Here is the bathroom. This looks pretty updated. These showers, the wall seems updated. The vanity seems upgraded as well. The tile, the flooring seems like the same. Here's another bedroom. There's some bedrooms. Here's another bathroom here. This is the second full bathroom. Here's a backyard. And so here you can see, like, okay, this house is what, like, we're talking 50 years old. Wow, we're already, wow, 1977 is already almost 50 years old. So that's pretty old, right? Here in Dallas area. So you can kind of see, you know, it doesn't look like it's a newer home. And then here's the garage. Here's the backyard. And you have that right there. And so yeah, that's kind of the house we're talking about. So this house is a 3-bed, 2-bath. Square foot is a little above 2,000, and it's priced at $405,000. So let's go take a look at another home in this Carrollton area. Let's go $400,000. This is a little above 2,000 square feet. See, this is also built in 1977. So you got 4-bed, 2-bath, 2,069 square feet, built, priced at $400,000. So again, this house is almost 50 years old, right? Let's take a look at some photos here, and you can tell kind of like this area, this house, oh, this area is like pretty small, but this whole area is big. But here's the downside, man, they got that step. Houses that have these steps are not the greatest. They try to separate the living room, right? They try to make that comfortable, that comfy home living room feel, and so they kind of use that step to separate. But I'm just not a fan of that, because people are gonna fall. I mean, even people that live there are gonna, you know, you got kids, you got babies. Oh man, that's not good, right? But anyway, so here's that fireplace, that living room area. You got the kitchen. This kitchen, you got this really big space over here. Probably the breakfast bar over there. Here is, I don't know if that's the living area space. Here's a picture of a sink, and you can see the camera right there. Just wanted to kind of point that out to you. And here's a bathroom. Here's another bedroom, another bathroom, and here's outside the backyard. And you can tell, like right here, like all this wood doesn't look new. So yeah, so this house is 4-bed, 2-bath, $400,000, 1977. So yes, you can find a house in Carrollton at that price point. So now you know everything about Carrollton, Texas. And if you're thinking of moving to Carrollton or any other city in Dallas, feel free to call, text, email me, whatever you prefer. I'm happy to help you move to Dallas, Texas. If you like this video, make sure to click that like button. If you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.